New developments in the deadly Palm Springs fertility clinic bombing. A separate arrest in the case by federal authorities. Hello, everybody. I'm Peter Dowd. That suspect is Daniel Park, who you can see here, a Washington state man now charged with providing material support to a terrorist. Federal prosecutors say Park helped to supply the explosive chemicals used in last month's bombing. News Channel 3's Garrett Hoddle has more on what we're learning about that suspect's arrest, and now for the first time, a view inside the clinic during the time of the bombing.
This is video never seen until today. This after an arrest Tuesday night at JFK Airport. Daniel Park was returning from Poland when he met U.S. authorities.
Daniel Park, charged in a federal criminal complaint, providing and attempting to provide material support to a terrorist.
Officials say Park helped secure ammonium nitrate to Guy Edward Barkis, the man who carried out the May 17th bombing at American Reproductive Centers. I'm standing right outside of Guy Barkis' residence in 29 Palms. This is it right behind me. Take a look at this video from Barkis' home where I spoke to neighbors. This is where the FBI says Barkis and Park worked on making bombs. Park allegedly arranged for 90 pounds of ammonium nitrate to be sent just days before the blast.
Park paid for an additional 90 pounds of ammonium nitrate that was shipped to Barkis in the days leading up to the Palm Springs attack.
Investigators say Park and Barkis shared an extremist anti-procreation ideology and spent 2 weeks together earlier this year at this home conducting experiments inside a detached garage at Barkis' home in 29 Palms.
Their words were that he had an explosives laboratory in there.
Agents say Park had been active in online forums promoting anti-natalist views since 2016 and had in his possession a bomb recipe similar to the one used in the Oklahoma City bombing in the 1990s.
Park was in possession of an explosive recipe that was similar to the Oklahoma City bombing.
Federal officials say Park fled to Europe days after the bombing but was located and deported by Polish authorities. He's expected to be brought to California in the coming weeks.
We're asking that he be detained without bail. That's correct. And that is the presumption under the terrorism charges that we've alleged.
Garrett Hoddle, News Channel 3.
And Park will appear in federal court in Brooklyn before being extradited to California to face charges. It's a process authorities say could take several weeks. And again, we will continue to follow this right here on News Channel 3. Meanwhile, the Palm Springs Police Department releasing a statement on the arrest. Here is a picture of the Palm Springs police officers who have been working on this investigation. They emphasize their full commitment to working alongside their federal partners. The statement reading in part, "We appreciate the ongoing work of the FBI and the Joint Terrorism Task Force as they continue their investigation." The statement also expressing the department will continue to work closely with the FBI. You can find the full statement by clicking on this story at KESQ.com. And we are getting a lot of reaction tonight to news about the arrest, including from people who are still working to move forward. News Channel 3's Luis Avila spoke with Palm Springs business owners and joins us live. Luis?
Peter, business owners tell me they're not surprised given the sheer magnitude of the explosion that hit the clinic right here almost 3 weeks ago now. And those I spoke with today say they're hoping this arrest is just one step towards full accountability in what officials continue to call an intentional act of terror.
We feel relieved. We feel that there's going to be a sense of justice. I mean, him gone. I mean, there was frustration, sadness, but then also now I feel that there's going to be some type of clarity of bringing justice finally to all of us, and some answers or questions that need to be answered.
As the Palm Springs community continues to pick up the pieces, investigators continue to piece together what exactly happened. An arrest now made in connection to the bombing that targeted the fertility clinic. A sense of relief for the owner of the Velvet Rope Hotel, David Rios.
It's shocking, but not shocking. When I found out that the bomb was over 300 pounds, there's no way that guy at 25 years old was going to be able to lift that. So I knew that was a planned activity or a planned bombing, that he had to have assistance.
The scars of the blast still linger, and Rios says he's still in the process of repairing both his business and sense of normalcy.
This is a piece of his car that was found on the roof just this week. The money just keeps coming up when we walk into bedrooms and there's detached vanities and there's cracked tiles. I mean, the costs just keep going up higher and higher.
Officials at American Reproductive Centers not commenting on the arrest, but tonight News Channel 3 getting its first look inside the temporary clinic and what was saved from the bomb.
We tried to save what we could, whether they're functional or not.
Including the embryos.
Is this what they were able to save from the
Yes,
explosion?
correct.
Oh, so this is where the eggs were?
They were embryos. Right?
Embryos.
Correct.
Oh, embryos.
Yeah.
So fertilized.
Fertilized eggs, yes.
Officials are saying they are focused on moving forward and have complete confidence in the investigation. And while that continues, Rio says there's still a long road ahead for those impacted by the blast. How is everybody, coping 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks in?
It's been a blessing. I think that's our only saving grace, this community, this family. I call it our family. City council, city managers have all been grateful and doing as much as they can, especially with all the fundraising that's been going on.
Luis Avila, News Channel 3. And some news from the Velvet Rope Hotel just across the street from here. They say they hope to reopen by July 1st. We'll, of course, continue to follow the investigation, but for now, live in Palm Springs, Luis Avila, News Channel 3.
Okay, thank you, Luis. Meanwhile, News Channel 3's Shay Lawson is live in 29 Palms outside the home of the bomber where so much of this investigation has been focused. She continues our live team coverage tonight. Shay.
Peter, that's right. I'm here outside the Palm Springs bomber's home where investigators say he built that explosive right here behind these garage doors. Now all that's left tonight is a tarp hiding what's been left behind. Now we learned today that the suspect who helped Bartkus obtain explosive material stayed with him here from January 25th to February 8th. During his stay here, officials say the men spent time inside this garage running experiments. Neighbors in 29 Palms are stunned to learn such a plot was unfolding in their own community.
Think about how catastrophic that could have been. That house points out toward the main road. You've got parents taking their kids to school in the morning. You've got military people, civilian personnel working on the base. This is a very high traffic road. If you'd had something go off in the home pointed in the direction that it was at the building in Palm Springs in a similar fashion, who knows what would have happened.
Now, this was this same garage where law enforcement, during a search after the May 17th bombing, located significant amounts of chemicals commonly used in the construction of homemade bombs. Now, we've been out here for a couple hours. There's been no signs of any other family members inside this house. We're just seeing a lot of dirt over here in the front yard area, and of course this garage right here, where, as I said before, all that's left is a tarp hiding what's behind here. Now tonight you're going to be hearing from more local neighbors about the recent developments we learned today in my full report at 10 and 11 p.m. For now, I'm reporting live in 29 Palms. Shay Lawson, News Channel 3.